They taught us this idea early on. If you're quiet, if you enjoy being alone, if you don't crave noise, then something is wrong with you. But here's what they didn't tell you. The person who invented the iPhone, introvert. The person who wrote Harry Potter, introvert. The person who built Microsoft, introvert. Picture this. You're in 4th grade. The teacher says, everyone get into group. Your stomach drops. Not because you can't work with others, but because you think better alone. And somehow, that became the thing you had to hide. You need to speak up more in meetings. Job application. Are you a team player? Dating profile. Looking for someone outgoing. The message was clear. You're quiet is a weakness, so you learn to perform. You talk when you don't want to talk. You smile when you want to think. But here's what nobody tells you. Introversion isn't fear. It's not shyness. It's not social anxiety. It's how your mind works best. In calm, in focus, in solitude. Your brain doesn't recharge through noise. It recharges through silence. That's not a flaw. That's architecture. Our schools built for constant group work. Our workplaces built for open offices and endless meetings. Our definition of leadership built for whoever talks the most. As if thinking alone doesn't count. As if deep work isn't real work. But here's the truth they don't teach. History was built in quiet rooms. Isaac Newton discovered gravity alone in his study. Emily Dickinson wrote 1800 poems, most in solitude. Einstein developed relativity through solo thought experiments. The strongest ideas in history weren't born in conference rooms. They were born in quiet moments without an audience. Now, this doesn't mean collaboration is bad. It's not. But real collaboration works best when people think on their own first, when they bring something to the table, not just show up to fill a seat. The best teams, they're not the loudest. They're the ones who know when to talk and when to shut up and think. So let me say this clearly. Silence is not a flaw. Focus is not a weakness. For some of us, solitude is oxygen. You're not too quiet. You're processing. You're not antisocial. You're selective. You're not missing out. You're recharging. You don't need to shout to matter. The person who changed your life with a book probably wrote it alone. The song that saved you probably created in a quiet studio. The idea that shifted everything probably came to someone in silence. Some voices change everything precisely because they're calm. Not loud, not performative, just clear. So stop apologizing for your quiet. Stop forcing yourself into boxes built for someone else's energy. Your introversion isn't something to fix. It's something to protect. Because the world has enough noise. What it needs now is people brave enough to think deeply, to create slowly, to speak only when they have something worth saying. This is your permission slip. You don't need to change. The world just needs to learn how to listen.